Welcome back to The Pick,
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
and we're going to be talking about Urban Meyer retiring and the Heisman. Who would think's going to win and who should win.
Yeah.
Alrighty, first things first, this is The Pick. We do college and football and NFL, and we'll get in basketball a little later in the year. But Urban Meyer, if you don't know, he retired from Ohio State today. One of the greatest coaches in college football history. Has won 3 titles, 2 with Florida and 1 with Ohio State. He was having trouble with brain cyst and having a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort, a lot of stress, and all the stress from the job and everything was just making it worse. And as a college football coach, stress is like your middle name. So, and you having a lot of pain because of brain cyst. So, it's kind of a catch-22. You want to still coach, but this is not good for your health to do that. So he's retiring for now. He might come back. I don't know if he takes a year off like he did last time and maybe comes back. I'm not going to rule that out. I kind of hope that doesn't happen. But if he does, he will land somewhere. I think this has a little bit to do with the whole abuse scandal with Zach Smith. I think that kind of has a factor as well, but I think the medical condition. I can learn how to talk. The condition was the main focus and reason why this happened. So they hired Ryan Day, the offensive coordinator was there, and he's a good coach. He's not Urban Meyer, so I don't know exactly what they're going to be from now on, but Ohio State, so it's still going to have really great players, and
yeah, I think so.
they're going to get things figured out. For Michigan, this is great. For a lot of elite schools, this is great as well. It's going to help them recruiting and winning on a football field. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, man, he's retiring. He just has a really great resume in college football. Arguably one of the greatest up there with many names like Les Miles and people like that.
Nick Saban,
of course.
Bear Bryant, Billy Switzer.
It's almost a given to even say Nick Saban and all them. But yeah, he's up there with those definitely. I think definitely this absolutely, health is most important to him and his family. So of course, this is an understanding, a well understood understanding of why he's doing this. You need to take care of yourself, and he's right. There's, if there's anything in this world that could cause stress, it's football or sports in general. There's so much that's on your plate as a head coach. So, yeah, I could easily understand on how this is not helping the matter at all. So, yeah, he really just needs to take care of himself. Make sure he does that for, of course, not only himself but his family. He got kids, wife, and things like that he needs to be here for. So I think that's the most important thing. So I completely understand why he's doing it, and yes, I do also think it's because of the case that's was ongoing that he was involved in. I believe that has to do a little bit as well. But yeah, I think that's the main thing. Is just he's concerned for his health. And he wants to take a step down. Maybe it's a step down for good, but then like Adam mentioned, maybe not. He's that's all he's known is football. So it definitely wouldn't pass me up if he comes back. But man, that'll pretty much do it for me. Like I said, pretty much just I get it. You got to take care of yourself.
All right. Second part of this video is the Heisman. Pretty much a 2-man race, even though 3 people are going to be at the ceremony. Dwayne Haskins from Ohio State, quarterback. Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback, Alabama. And Kyler Murray, quarterback, Oklahoma. It's pretty much a 2-man race in my eyes between Tua and Kyler Murray. Alright, so who I think should win it is Kyler Murray, just because of the fact that he's the most valuable player in my eyes, the best player in the country right now. If he wasn't on Oklahoma, I don't think they would have been in the playoffs. He's been amazing. He's ran for a ton of yards, passed for a ton of yards. Historic season. No quarterback has done that. 300 passing yards and over 60 rushing yards. per game, pretty much. That's amazing. Hard-blooded is Oklahoma team in offense, and a great in the great history of Oklahoma, he's one of the best as a quarterback. So I think he should win it, but I think Tua Tagovailoa is going to win it. He had an amazing year. Really, he didn't even play the fourth quarter for pretty much most of the year because they was blowing teams out so much. And the big reason was because he was just great. I mean, just throwing dimes to all these great receivers, and their tight end's really good as well. So, I mean, if Kyler Murray wasn't having such a great year, I think Tua would have won in a landslide. But I think Tua Tagovailoa is going to win this one. He's going to be the first quarterback from Alabama to win one. It's going to be really hard for two back-to-back Oklahoma quarterbacks to win it. But Kyler Murray was amazing this last week, and Tua was not. He was either he was hurt or he just did not play well. But that definitely opened the door for Kyler Murray to win this one. But I think Tua is just going to edge him out. 10% of the voters already put their ballots in before the championship week, was ridiculous in my eyes. But I think that might end up ruling today, and be, if it's a really close margin, I think that would be one of the reasons why Tua wins this one. Yeah, man. Either way, both quarterbacks are really good players. I don't know them personally, but they seem like really good kids. So I'm not going to be super mad if Tua wins, but I'll be a little irritated just because I think Kyler Murray has just been more important to his team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jalen Hurd won the game without Tua, so I mean, I think Alabama will still probably be undefeated, at least one loss without Tua Tagovailoa. But yeah, that's all I got to say about it. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing who wins Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, of course, on the other side of the screen, you can easily say that two Sooners fans are being biased, but we're really not. Who I think should win it is Kyler Murray, and I will give you a great reason why. He gave one of the biggest points of them all, though. He's more of a threat and more of a reliable source that a player that we need. Like what he just said, like if Tagovailoa wasn't our quarterback, let's just say transfer guy or whatever the case may be, you could put that in your own bag, however you think you want it could go. But either way, you take Tagovailoa off that team, they're still okay. You take Kyler Murray off this team, we're easily a 5-6 loss team because our defense is fantastic, and without his abilities that he had, so that opens up the running game for us. Because he has the legs, so they have to respect his legs. Mm-hmm. So that helps our running game out. He can chunk the ball down the field. Yeah. He can run. He gets out of the pocket, and these are things that Tagovailoa could do as well. But like I said, to me, he's more of an asset to our team than Tagovailoa is, because we don't have the full team like Alabama does. Mm-hmm. That's the thing with Alabama; they're loaded. So, like I said, if he goes down, they're going to be okay. He's really the engine that cranks our motor, man. Like, he is the guy turning the wheel down there to make our engine go. If it wasn't for him, our team would be garbage. We probably wouldn't even be in the playoff discussion by any means. We'd probably be fishing for a little tiny ass bowl game. Yeah. So and that's the thing that is important in this Heisman race, is who is more important to the team, and who it's not even the case of who outshined more, because they're both very talented quarterbacks, very, very talented. And then that meant, and this point as well makes a lot of sense too, is that Tagovailoa hasn't played the fourth quarters. But that's important because, Kyler Murray, he's played all the downs and all the quarters because he had to, because his defense was so bad. So he was out there, with the fourth quarters, and that matters too. So who I think is going to get it, I think Kyler Murray can win this. But it's definitely not a surprise if Tagovailoa does win. Like, it's not going to be a surprise at all. I'm going to be agitated because, like I said, I just think Kyler Murray is more of an asset, and he just, like I said, he's the gel of our team to really, if you really want to get to it. Him and Lincoln Riley. Well, you can't give Lincoln Riley the Heisman, so so you got to give it to Murray, man. Like I said, I'm not downgrading how well Tagovailoa played. He absolutely balled out. His story is great. How he came, in the national title and just won it. Pretty much, basically helped him win it. So he has a great story. He's a great player. But like I said, I just think Kyler Murray is the fuel for his team, and I think that's very, very important. So I think Kyler Murray wins it, and I believe he should.
Alrighty, well, that's all I got to say about this.
That'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, we'll love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. See you on the next one.